Hey guys, Mosa here, and today I'm bringing you my divisional round matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Now, without a further ado, let's get started. Now, let's move on to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers injury report. And starting it off with linebacker Shaquille Barrett with an ankle injury, Chase Edmonds with a toe injury, and John Wolford, quarterback, with an illness. These players are questionable for this game, while linebacker Jaja Diaby, wide receiver Chris Godwin, and Baker Mayfield, the quarterback, are ruled active for this game after suffering a shoulder, knee, and ankle and rib injury, each respectively. In the end, what do I think will happen with these players? I think that the only player that will not play is John Wolford, obviously, since realistically, I think he might suit up. Obviously, he won't play since he's the third string quarterback behind Kyle Trask. So, in the end, nothing's really going to change other than possibly Chase Edmonds or Shaquille Barrett not playing in this game. But I do, in fact, believe that they will be playing in this game. Now, moving on to the offense of the Buccaneers, starting with quarterback Baker Mayfield, running back Rashad White, wide receivers Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Trey Palmer, tight end Cade Otton, left tackle Christian Wirfs, Matt Feeler at left guard, Robert Hainsey at center, Cody Mauch at right guard, and Luke Godet, I don't know if I said that correctly, at right tackle. This offense is going to be pretty good. This offense was amazing against the Philadelphia Eagles, who they beat last week, and it was a no contest. It was 100% domination by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, will they dominate on offense like they did against the Eagles, against the Lions? The question really is that. And in my opinion, I do not believe that they'll be dominant against the Lions defense, but that does not mean that I say they lose. I think that they might put up a fight. But in the end, it all comes down to who makes that big play in the end. Now, moving on to the defense of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, defensive ends Kalijah Cansey and Logan Hall are the starters. Vita Vea will be at nose tackle. Shaquille Barrett will be the strong side linebacker, and if he cannot go, Anthony Nelson will take over. Inside linebackers Devin White and Levante David, with Yaya Diaby as the weak side linebacker, with cornerbacks Carlton Davis and Jamel Dean, free safety Antoine Winfield Jr., and Ryan Neal at strong safety. Now, this defense, pretty good against Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles, but against Goff in that offense, maybe if they don't have Laporta, I think the domination on defense against the Lions offense will be possible. But in the end, it all depends on one, is Porta playing, and is the Lions offense led by Jared Goff and having guys like Jahmyr Gibbs, a rookie running back, and David Montgomery in the backfield alongside receivers such as, Khalif Raymond ain't playing, but Josh Reynolds, I think he is. So there's that, and there's Amon-Ra St. Brown. So in the end, it all depends on one, who's playing, and two, how good they do in the end. Now on to the Detroit Lions injury report, starting off with wide receiver Khalif Raymond out with a knee injury. Then we go to linebackers James Houston and tight end Sam Laporta with an ankle and knee injury respectively, both questionable for this game. With linebackers Alex Anzalone with a shoulder and rib injury, Brian Branch, cornerback with a knee injury, safety Kirby Joseph with a knee injury, Frank Regnow, center with a knee, back, and toe injury, and tight end Brock Wright with a hip injury. All of those players are active for this game. Now, in the end, is this going to hurt them? The loss of Khalif Raymond? A little bit. But Sam Laporta, their top tight end, and honestly, outstanding one at that. The loss of him will definitely be felt in this game and give more of an advantage to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to then go to San Francisco to face off against the San Francisco 49ers. Now, am I saying that the Buccaneers have it easy? No, they do not. But in the end, this does make it a little bit easier for Tampa Bay to win. Now, moving on to the Lions offense. Jared Goff at starting quarterback, David Montgomery at starting running back, Jason Cabinda at fullback, Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams at wide receiver. Sam Laporta, he'll be questionable, so if he cannot go, Brock Wright will be there. Then we get left tackle Taylor Decker, left guard Jonah Jackson, center Frank Ragnow, right guard Graham Glasgow, and right tackle Penei Sewell. And now this offense is going to go up against this very good, let's just say it like that, very good defensive front of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Without Porta, it's going to be a lot more difficult for them, but in the end, I do believe that they do have the resources to at least stay in the game like they have all season, all 17 games, and last week against the, I believe they had beaten was, it was the Los Angeles Rams who they beat. And honestly, I have seen enough from this team to say that they have a possible chance to meet the 49ers in the NFC title game next week. Now, moving on to the defense of the Detroit Lions. Moving on, we see defensive ends Aiden Hutchinson and John Kaminsky. Then we go on to defensive tackles Aleem McNeil and Benito Jones. Strong side linebacker Derek Barnes. Weak side linebacker Jack Campbell. Alex Anzalone as the starting inside linebacker. Brian Branch and Cameron Sutton at corner. Then we go to safety Kirby Joseph and strong safety, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Now, this defense is pretty good, but are they good enough to take down the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Potentially, because honestly, this Buccaneers team on offense is just very good, and honestly, Baker Mayfield is a good quarterback in a good situation, and this is a very, very good situation for him. But does he have a chance to win? Of course. But does the Lions have a chance to upset them? Of course as well. But in the end, we will not know this until first who will be out and who will be in for both teams. And once that's settled, the best man, the best team, the best play, the one that clinches the win, we will see it come from one of the top players on offense, such as Amon-Ra St. Brown or maybe David Montgomery or Sam Laporta. Or if you're talking about the Buccaneers, you're talking about Mike Evans, Rachaad White, or Chris Godwin, something like that. But in the end, it's going to be a big play that'll win this game. Now, who do I think will win this game? I'm going to say the Detroit Lions win it against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 20-23. Now, I'm going to say that the Lions win mostly on the fact that I think that Baker Mayfield's going to get picked off right there at the end of the game. Maybe a tipped pass that gets tipped up and picked off by some safety or cornerback deep downfield as they try to go deep. Just like how the mistake the Packers made earlier today when they got picked off yesterday. Just like how he got picked off by, I think it was Dre Greenlaw. I think something similar will happen here against the against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when they try to come back in this game. So I'm thinking a San Francisco-Detroit matchup in Santa Clara will be what will be the NFC title game. Now, that was it for this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Tweet me any video ideas and also tell me down in the comments below who do you think will win and who do you think will lose. Tell me down in the comments below. Now, like this video if you liked it, subscribe, and hit the notification if you want more videos. And I'll see you guys next time.